welcome, Scorpio, to the Scorpio Ancestor Shrine. You can learn more at patreon.com/Scorpio Shrine, and today we are going over our message for June. Um, this month we are using the Black History playing card deck, and your ancestor was Jan Metzelegger. He was born in Dutch Guyana, invented a shoemaking machine essentially. When he came to America, he invented this after just realizing, the shoes could be made better. And with his invention, he revolutionized shoemaking so that it was a lot more accessible and a lot more cheap, which is a big deal considering, little things like no shoes, no shirt, no service was meant as a form of classism and racism. It was a way of keeping certain people out. It was a way of keeping the hippies out for sure. People sure didn't like them when they first came out. It was a way of discriminating. So having ways that made the shoe more accessible bit by bit is always more revolutionary every time it happens. It's kind of a way of helping the working class in a lot of ways. And he managed to make Lynn, Massachusetts get on the map as the shoemaking capital of the world for a while, just simply through having this machine and patenting it and giving it out to the shoe factories over there. One of where he had originally worked and spent 10 years building this. So it took him a while. This card is a reminder of soul, which is funny just because he is a shoemaker for sure. But he did put a lot of soul behind his work, behind his passion, didn't give up, kept perfecting, waiting until he'd actually created it, not rushing the process. He had sacrifice and selflessness because he put in all this extra effort and work. And your ancestors want to remind you that you have really lofty goals, and they're going to take a lot of work and sacrifice and effort. But they are ultimately something that is firstly worth the effort, but also, through this selflessness and work, you will be rewarded, and your work is also a reward for other people, an inspiration for other people. So this work could be family, your passion projects, hobbies, what you've been secretly working on artistically, or something that you've been trying to get into business-wise, financially, in some other sector. But you do have debts that kind of have to be paid to, your relationships, your work, your efforts. But ultimately you will reap what you sow. And in this case, which you put your blood, sweat, and tears into. And your ancestors are here to help you with that. They're here for those long-term goals. They, know that it can't happen just tomorrow. Unless you have all the right pieces in place, it's difficult for things to just appear into the life and occur. So know that the ancestors understand the work and that they can see the big picture of where things are going. So bring your ancestors into your life so that you can also start to gain access to that information. Ask for the information. Don't just have it come to you sporadically. Put that out there so that you can also get an inkling of the bigger picture and help move yourself in the right direction, especially for those longer term plans, or those plans which you've already been putting years into it. It's been years in the making. So wherever you're at in that process, know that the ancestors are here to help. You can ask and receive more information through your meditations, your prayers, than you ever will just roaming around through life and occasionally hearing a shout out through your loud thoughts. May your ancestors and spirit guides be with you at every crossroads, and I will see you next time.